Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Back in this video, it's another video. It's Friday the 5th of July and we're back again in this video. So I want to tell you about the movie, just about a few minutes. But in the meantime though, let's talk about my day at college. Limes, sorry about that. So, went to Limes, just chilling. And we went to Lidl, to a couple of bits and pieces, down Walthamstow. And also went to the mall. Someone have KFC, as one like David, who have seizures. Not our David, but someone like that. So yeah, we're chilling this afternoon. Just playing the Sega Mega Drive, and playing something like a hedgehog or something like that. Blah blah blah. At the end of the day, well, Adam just comes here, and next week is gonna be the last one, I suppose, like that. I don't believe that. The thing right now, next week it's the last day, probably the last day next week for me and Adam. Before Adam's on holiday, so I'll be back. So me and Adam will be back in September. But in the meantime, let's talk about the movie. So let's talk about the movie right now. I just got my Escape finally back, because good news is the Escape magazine is back in action for the new release of the film, but for the summer seasons. But let's talk about the movie. So yeah, let's talk about the movie. Apologies for that. So we went to see the movie to see Midsommar. We call it Midsummer Night's Dream. Midsommar, it's a movie. It's about the American couples who goes off to Sweden, and some goes into a dark, sinister, weirdest, most disturbing situation throughout the film, and this is creepy. Midsommar, the same director who did Hereditary, the same director. I remember the Hereditary, that was released back in June the 15th. That's where me, Mum, Nan and Pop, Uncle Tom, Uncle Nick, Auntie Claire, Tom Max and Tom Max's girlfriend went to Faulkner's in Suffolk for the weekend. We're staying in the cottage. So that's what I remembered. But let's talk about the movie. It's about going on holiday, just like both of them. It's like the same as us, just like that. But it's just like summer social. I don't want to say. I forgot to pronounce that one. It's called Midsommar, starring. I got some cast starring Florence Pugh, William Poulter. If you do know William Poulter, I remember him, who does some two Maze Runner movies, such as Maze Runner and Maze Runner: Death Cure, and I remember that as well. And I also remember he looks like Sid from Toy Story. I didn't see that coming. Well, something about that. What about to say about that as well? It's about the movie. We'll read the story about that, or the title of this. The plot. What starts out as a recollection break for an ailing American couple in a remote Swedish village quickly takes a series of sinister turns that changes the land of eternal sunlight into a dark, foreboding place of cults and weirdnesses. Ooh, this is creepy. Jesus. Oh, I should never go to Sweden. I should never go that. I'm so scared to go to Sweden because, oh my gosh. At the end of the film, just right after this film right there, I'm not going to Sweden. This is very scary. This is going to be so dangerous, so disturbing. It's like the same as these ones at the end. Or something like that. But, let's read it continually. The once in a lifetime trip to a midsummer festival is having but the carefree holiday that hoped would keep them together. So this is quite sinister. It's quite different. It's quite weird throughout the film, and because all the guys is going off to Sweden in the village, like countryside, for a midsummer festival, and then this turns weird and disturbing. This is so disturbing throughout the film, and I also remembered that thing because the woman had full of naked. Oh Jesus! This is not allowed on YouTube for the nitty bits, but Jesus. The movie was quite amazing, but the atmosphere was quite amazing because I know it's so weird to see. This reminds me of the Hereditary as well, with like the crown. We're all the king, I want to say, hold the queen, I want to say. Last time it got Hereditary, Hail the King at the end, and Hail the Queen before the end of the movie, or something like that. Jeez, that was, wow, mind blowing. And house is like a square, a triangle house, red, the yellow triangle house just burned down at the end. Like, everyone's crying. But like, and he's smiling at the end. It was quite creepy at the smile. Not every smile, but I remember that I've never been going so far in this movie before. I've never came across the movie. It was quite good and weird, different at the same time. But it's quite amazing movie to watch. And like, wow, I do not expect to see that coming. It's like quite so quickly, something like that. Well, I want to say it's called Midsommar, and then like, what is going on? I wish my dad had been seeing this movie. My dad says, "Oh my gosh, is it weird to me? Is it from weird? Is it me or what? Like, what is going on?" And I'm like a dark place. It's like, this could be so weird and scary at the same time, because they had a, oh Jesus Christ, that was amazing. No choice, but definitely, it's amazing. If you do remember Midsummer Festival, it's a festival in the summer, in the daylight, somewhere in Sweden. That's where all the couples went to Sweden. They're not going to be turned to this. So it's like this is part of the film. It's not in real life. I hope if you do have it in real life, I'm not going to Sweden, in the village, in the countryside village, somewhere like that as well. This is so creepy. I hope it's not going to do that in Bury St Edmunds or East Anglia, by the way, in Suffolk or Norfolk or the Norwich, or something like that. It just could be like, wow, what is going on? This is like got the from the old century bits in this countryside. Jesus, the barnyard and stuff like that. If I remember that. That was so amazing. I definitely never expect to see this coming, like the movie. It was quite good and amazing, and it looks quite terrific during the movie. And this is so disturbing, but it's like that was the most surprise bit. This is what makes it like this part, like that was right. You thought it was like jump scares coming. That is not expected. I just want to cover it about. I thought it was about to jump. I thought it was a jump scare throughout one song like that. It feels like feels like the face popping like that. Ah! But it's not. But I thought it could be like a face up jump scare. I've almost prepared. Never much, but that was so amazing. I definitely see the movie. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. It was quite terrific. Not actually from the other, some Hereditary movie. Not actually from the film, from the other A24 or A24 films, or A24 I want to say, film does that as well, from A24. If you don't remember, A24 is a company since 2013 or 14, one or something like that, and this is the best company I've ever seen. So yeah, that would be great. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Take care, and have a good weekend. If I'm just saying, enjoy the sunshine, just like boiling sweat, and that guy's thing. It's raining the house for today. What I would want to say. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Take care, and have a good weekend. And dogs barking next door. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Take care, and goodbye.